Afather-of-two was murdered by his next-door neighbor and another man, a court heard today.Neighbour Gary Beech, 48, and Michael Swan, 45, appeared before a magistrate charged with killing former boxer Ian Tomlin, 46. They spoke only to confirm their names, ages, addresses and British nationalities before being remanded in custody to appear before the Old Bailey on Wednesday. Beech confirmed that he had been living next door to Mr Tomlin on the ground floor of Cromwell House in Doddington Estate, a floor below the father's two young children. Prosecutor Toks Adesuyan told Wimbledon Magistrates Court both defendants are charged with an offence which can only be tried in Crown Court. No applications to make a bail application this morning. They were arrested on Thursday night, 24 hours after Mr Tomlin, the son of a Windrush immigrant, died in his block in Battersea on Wednesday. Residents of the estate, where a father died, claim the area is a breeding ground for criminals. However, in stark contrast, just 2 streets away, the more fortunate inhabitants of the Wandsworth borough live in stunning period properties with a view of Battersea Park. Although crime still exists on these streets, it apparently scarcely affects the residents who reside in the properties, which can sell for up to £2 million. Ian Tomlin, 46, was allegedly brutally murdered by 2 men on Wednesday evening. An operation in the area last year saw 54 arrests of people for drugs and other related offences, including possession of an offensive weapon. One resident has claimed that the people who live on the estate have been forgotten about, reports the Sun.Sam Walker, who visits his mother on the estate, told the outlet that there is a rich-poor divide in the area, and he worries about coming to see her. He said the posh house is just a short walk from where his mother lives are worlds away from the flat she occupies.Mr Walker added, "I bet the police would be there in a heartbeat if drug dealers were on their roads." A woman who lives on the more upmarket side of town said that she doesn't worry about crime in the area and had no idea that a man had been killed nearby. Former Residents Association member Joe Stuart told the outlet that he has lived on the estate for more than 40 years, and in the last few years the crime level has risen dramatically. He alleged that police in the area don't do anything about the high levels of crime, so people have stopped asking for help. He said they have to make their own protection and form gangs around them to keep them safe, but it doesn't solve the problem. Criminals and drug dealers are being sent to live here, so it becomes a breeding ground, and everyone is too scared to say anything. Mr. Stewart added that the gangs try to intimidate the people who live in the area. A third resident of the estate, who has lived there for 20 years, said that they have previously found people injecting themselves on stairwells. The person, who wanted to remain nameless, said that they refuse to leave the house after dark and the crime is killing the community. They reinforced the area that if Mr. Tomlin lived just 10 minutes away it wouldn't have happened. An investigation revealed that nearly a quarter of crimes which happened on the estate had no suspect. Yesterday, Superintendent Peter Gardner, head of the SID at Wandsworth Police, denied that the Metropolitan Police had lost control of street crime. He said, "I certainly don't feel it's like that, but I understand residents' frustration. We will do everything to bring this investigation to conclusion and justice to those involved, and continue to do so for all instances like this."